Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing procedurally generated running game Bust and Rush, where you basically bust while you're rushing. The game has three main modes of play. It has a quest mode which has objectives, which is the one I'm going to play. Mostly there's a survival mode where you just go until you die, and there's a bust a friend mode, which I will not be showing off because I don't have any friends. Three difficulty levels. I found that hard is the best setting for a fair game where it takes a couple hits on dangerous objects for you to die. So we'll just jump right in and I'll show you what to do. And do the basic environment here. There's tutorial videos also, but the game isn't very complicated. Basically, you run along here. There's three lanes. You try to hit the blue things and avoid the red things, and that's the game, basically. You know, use the W key, you can speed up like that. Spacebar jumps. You can see there's just a little bit of leeway moving lanes where it'll actually pop you back on. Pressing the S key slows you down like this, which I think is a big cheat. Honestly, the game plays better if you just hold down the W key. I kind of actually wish the W was held down by default, so you're always running. You can see when you hit the red objects it removes your health, but if you collect those little gems, it powers you back up. The game is at its best when you're going really fast. You can see in the upper right corner I have a couple of objectives. I have to bust 2 dynamite blocks, which we'll hopefully see in a little bit, and then survive for a certain amount of time. It's a nice way of giving you something to shoot for other than just sheer survival against the game here. There's like 100 objectives for each map that are basically recycled, but because you hear the dynamite blocks here that it wants me to get rid of, so that's 1 down. Again, I'm just holding the run key down. I think that, you know, this is the regular speed here. I think it's better doing run, except in that case there. There I go in the lava. So when you do it on hard mode, it basically takes 2 to 3 hits for you to die, which I think is pretty fair. The easy mode's a little bit easy. And the hard mode is basically 1 kill, and then you're dead. I think that for what it is, which is a pretty simplistic game, it actually executes it very well. It's an enjoyable game in, you know, 5 to 15 minute bursts. You know, trying to complete some objectives. Has really simple and approachable controls. I think if it wasn't procedurally generated, then it'd be really kind of a waste, but that makes it so you don't know what's coming up next, and even if you just replay it right in a row, you don't know what objects are going to happen in the future. So, gotta dodge some red rocks here. Alpha speed makes it so you can actually go through red rocks and not get any damage. There we go. You can see as the game pace picks up, it becomes a lot more interesting. And there's achievements there. Oh gosh, okay. So, and then you'll basically you keep the objectives from last time. So I gotta collect 25 things and jump 3 pits. Or basically use the same sort of things over again. Collecting things, jumping things, busting things. There's the slow down. Slow down! There we go. So, going fast enough where I didn't even have to jump over that. There we go. Filling some objectives here. I'll show off the other 2 environments. There's 3 environments that are slightly different. This is the real basic one that you play against. I'll play this one until I die here. 30 seconds. Yep. Took about half my health there. Get some stalactites. Yeah. Kind of dangerous here. It gives you score multipliers, and then in the survival mode you can actually upload them online. and then I'll compare you against everybody else. Ah! Okay, so let's go to the next map. Back to quest mode again. We'll go to the little one. This isn't a factory. So it has some different busting elements to it. So it actually, you know, plays out a little bit different. Or at least as different as you can get for a game like this. This one's a little bit more difficult, I would say. Because there's a lot of the objects move and change orientation and stuff. What I have to do, collect 2 yellow things and jump 2 lightning walls. Alright. When you get a new objective, it shows what the objective is, like a picture of what the object is when you first get it, but it doesn't show a picture of it up at the top. So I kind of wish it would do that. Because, you know, what's a lightning wall? I don't know, because I wasn't really paying attention when the thing first came out. I was more concentrated on, you know, not dying. I don't really know what it is. That just switches things to blue. Jump a lightning wall, huh? There we go. So I like the procedural generation and I like the objectives. And I think that makes this game as interesting as it can get, to be perfectly honest. I don't think there's much more you could do to improve upon the basic formula here. Like I said, I think the game's a lot more interesting when you're going super fast, which is why I just hold down the thing the whole time. Alpha and a yellow thing. There's an alpha. Ah! I'll replay that one more time and then go to the last level. Time survival. You can see that it recycles some of the same elements again, like some of the layouts are similar. But there's enough different variations in it that it doesn't become, oh, here's this part again, you know. See, like an ultra, I don't know what that is. I missed the little picture. So I wish it would kind of show little icons up there for the objectives. That's really my only big complaint about this, other than the inherent repetition lesson, you know. That's just the nature of the game. I think the objectives and the procedural generation add enough to keep interest in it for a decent amount of time. Oh gosh. Ah, in the gears. Alright, we'll go off to the last environment here. Alright. This one's in space. I haven't done very much progress. I actually played this pretty extensively in the beta period, and then I uninstalled it thinking that the release version would be different, and it wasn't. So I had to reinstall it and I lost all my objectives. It's actually okay for the video, you know. The objectives don't unlock anything, thank goodness. It just is a way of keeping. You can see here these little G's. It actually flips the gravity of the level, which is the interesting thing about the space level. And I just missed it. I can't get all the way up there. Yeah. It gives you pretty good leeway on switching and jumping. You can jump in midair. So if you miss a jump, it's not a big deal. Didn't get the gravity though. On the hard difficulty, no jump, go! on the hard difficulty, I think is a good setting for challenge in the game. I like it on that one. It's not totally forgiving, but not totally difficult. Okay, this is weird. Just missed it. If I was running faster, I would have gotten that. Still haven't found any stinking gravity things. See, I totally just missed with the mass accelerator thing, so I have no idea what it looks like. Gravity? There we go. Oh, I was just about to get the other one. Like I said, there's a little, you know, inherent motivation to complete these objectives, which is why I think this game mode is well done. More than just running for a high score, you know, it gives you some intermediate goals to go after. Oh, I missed the thing. No! Ah! That was bad. Alright, one more time. It's always one more time, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do a survival after this, and I think that'll be good. These moving platforms are an interesting little obstacle. Since you're confined to just 3 lanes, you know, it makes it so it's pretty easy to predict where things are going to be at, looking in the distance. But with those moving platforms, it makes it a little bit less predictable. I like to flip the gravity. Yeah, objective complete. I probably don't slow down near as much as I need to, but like I said, I like going fast. All right, let's go to the survival mode here. See what type of damage we can wreak to the scoreboards that aren't up yet because the game's not out. And we'll go to the factory. So here, no objectives except just high score. And then it uploads them. Yeah, I think I'd like to have like this be not having to press anything, and then this speed, which is pressing brake, be the, you know, the S. But that's just a personal preference, I think. I am awesome, #1. Try again. That was actually not that good of a score. You score more points holding run while you run into things, so that's why I always do it too. Actually, you slow down effectively. Go me. Oh no! Ah! Alright. Well, there you go. That's Bustin' Rush. And for what it is, it does a good job with the objectives and the procedural generation to keep your interest pretty good for a game such as this. So, until next time, bye now.